Hi everyone, so this is now the second time I'm filming this because I just want to make sure that I do it right and really say what's going on. This video is absolutely not clickbait. I would not do that to you guys. I wrote down in my notes pretty much everything I have to say, and in the last video I was crying a lot, so I think in this one I'm going to try to just read straight from my notes. Clearly something has been going on, and I think that it's time to address it. Dallin and I spent the whole month of March separated, and yes, my mom was having surgery. Yes, my mom was having surgery, but the real reason I was out there was because of my relationship situation. I never thought that I would be in this position, but I feel that it's only fair since I've put my whole relationship on the internet that I'm completely honest with you guys. So, Dallin and I have decided to separate permanently, and we will be getting a divorce. We've decided to keep a lot of the reasons why in this whole matter to ourselves and keep it private. And I ask that you guys can respect that. Dallin and I have had a lot of really great times. It wasn't all bad over this past year of marriage, but marriage is so much harder than people make it seem. And ultimately, we just want each other to be happy and be successful and live their best lives, and we feel like we can't do that together. We both feel like we have completely grown apart into different people, and neither of us can give the other person what they want out of a relationship. We got married very young. I was 18, and I'm 20 now. And we feel it was right in the moment, but now I see that it wasn't. This is really difficult for me because, well, I mean, what would it be difficult about this? But something I really struggle with is failing and being wrong. And this is like a failure to me. I promised myself that I would never get married if I didn't know that it was like meant to be, but I was 18, so can we really blame me, you know? But that being said, we are both still only 20 years old, and we have so much life ahead of us, and I wish absolutely nothing but the best and happiness and success and everything to Dallin. And there isn't like bad blood between us. We still love each other, but I guess what we realize is that we're just way better friends than we are lovers. And as hard as that is, that's just the truth, and we've had to accept that. There's nothing bad, absolutely nothing bad happened as far as like no one cheated or anything like that. We just don't work together. This is the most difficult thing I have ever done, ever been through. And we have so much history, and our families are literally connected. I mean, my parents and his parents have been friends forever. We grew up together, all that, and it's like so hard to just let go of that. And I really was a part of his family as he was part of mine. But you can't stay with someone just for circumstantial reasons. I wish absolutely nothing bad on Dallin or his family, and we both have a lot of love and respect for each other, but there's just things that we can't change. There's absolutely no sides to pick here. We're still both great people and didn't do anything wrong. When we got married, we were in love, but I don't think I was ready for marriage. It's so much harder than people make it seem, especially when you and your partner have so many things that you don't agree on. And also, I feel like we just had so much growing up to do. I thought we could do it together, and I read something about how when your relationship isn't great, you tend to overcompensate on social media, and I feel like it was pretty apparent that that was happening. Like, not that I didn't want to post with him and answer questions and talk about our marriage, but I just was almost overcompensating. And this is just really another case of you never know what's going on behind doors and off camera, and you really only see like 10 minutes of my day. We always seem so happy and positive on social media, even if it wasn't the case. I've been trying so much harder to be vulnerable and showing you guys what's actually going on and sharing my feelings, but showing faults is so hard for me. And being vulnerable is something I hate doing. I hate showing my feelings, even to people I love, so showing it to strangers is like the most difficult thing for me. But ultimately, it feels like Don and I are better friends. So obviously the future is going to be looking way different, and I just want to talk about it for a minute. So Dallin told me that he's not sure how often he'll be on social media anymore, and he'll probably change the couple's channel to something else, and I don't even know if he'll post on it anymore. On this channel, I'm changing my name to Cindy Francis. That's my middle name. Then I can keep that SF initial, and I just don't want to attach my last name to anything anymore because I'm not gonna be a Forsyth anymore. And I'm gonna go back to calling you guys siblings and just be focusing on vlogging my life and my journey. Because I know that I'm not the only person who's gone through this. It's extremely difficult. And I want to be able to show people that it's okay. That life isn't always easy. And I just want to add, for anyone who's like really concerned about, well, I'm like actually crying. For anyone who's like genuinely concerned about my mental health, especially now that I'm going to be out here by myself, like, other than this situation, my mental health is actually really good right now. I don't think I could get through this otherwise. But obviously that doesn't make this any easier. But I want to keep vlogging my journey and trying to be open and honest with you all, as I always have been, and showing you the next chapters in my life. I'm going to be living in Utah until at least October, and by the time this video is posted, Dallin has moved back to Missouri with his family. I'm keeping the cats, Ace and Zora, and Dallin's taking the snake, Storm, and I really, really want to try to spend the next few years completely working on myself, figuring out who I am and becoming the best version of myself. As soon as I can, I'm gonna get into a really good, healthy routine and try to become the best person I can be. Because you can't fully give yourself to someone else when you don't fully love yourself or don't know who you are. And I'm sorry that you guys had to become so attached to this relationship that is now over. And I really felt like you guys were part of our little family. And this is so much harder than I thought it was going to be. When you plan your whole future with someone, and not only plan it, but you get married, and you have your kids' names picked out, and you move together, and go through so much together. If we're just going to hold each other back, then we should not be together. And there's like a million reasons that I don't want to get into. As I said, we want to keep this private, but I will never talk ill of Dallin, and I have nothing to hate him for, as he feels the same for me. And I have his full permission to be posting this video and all that. Like, I just don't want people to go hating me or Dallin because of this breakup. Well, it's not a breakup, it's a divorce. And I just want to encourage everyone to be happy and do what makes them the happiest, even if it's extremely difficult. Because we only have one life, and you gotta be happy. So, just to sum up, this has not been easy. I would never wish this on literally anyone. And I really wish that this wasn't happening to me or to Dallin. I love you all so much, and I hope you can continue to support me. And all I ask is for just kindness on this video, as it's extremely difficult for me. I literally don't think I've ever cried like this in a video before. Like, where I genuinely was sad and not just like silly crying. So, last thing is, like, I know you guys are probably gonna have a lot of questions, and I maybe didn't get to everything in this video. So if you have a question, you are welcome to comment it and ask, but I will only answer the ones that I feel are appropriate to answer, and I have no one commenting and answering for me or anything like that, so the only way to get the truth is from either me or Dallin. And we are not going to start spreading rumors, like nothing. It's so civil, and it's almost out of love that we are separating, if that makes any sense. That's it for this video, and I'm sorry to everyone who's been defending me in the past month, saying there's nothing wrong between them. We really tried, but we really tried to make it work. So thanks for watching, and the future content in the next few weeks and stuff, I'm just gonna be trying my best. I may miss posts here and there, but my focus is my mental health right now, and making sure that I'm okay. But a lot of times working hard and just making videos is what gets me through the day. So this is the only video I'm going to be like addressing it and being saddened, because I'm ultimately a very positive, optimistic person, and I don't want people to think that just because on camera I'm happy and doing things and going out and hanging out with people, like that doesn't mean I'm not hurting. I'm just trying to like get through the day. That being said, that is it for this video, and thank you for watching and supporting. Bye.